The win streak has came to an end, my friends. 62 green days in a row, and we stopped there with 2 losses on the day and negative $1,400 in profit. I'm sad that it happened, but I'm happy with how it happened, how I handled it, and where we're going moving forward. If we don't know each other yet, what's going on, Money Team? It's your boy JDUN Trades with Team Bull Trading, and I hope you're all having a discipline-filled day. I was on a massive win streak many of you guys have been keeping up with, learning from along the way, and it ended today. Now, I didn't go on tilt. I didn't revenge trade. I didn't try to claw back and get that green. I followed my plan of 2 losses in a row. On both of those trades, which we'll go over today, I followed my plan, one of which I would take 100 times over. The second one, I did mess up a little bit, but I journaled and got myself back on the right track. And in today's video, you're going to learn everything there is to know about what went wrong, what went right, and where I'm going from here. So as always, if you guys get value from this, make sure you tap in, hit that subscribe button. And if you're looking for more advanced training, for a free Discord, anything of the likes, tap in below. My mentorship's down there. My free Discord is down there. And every other valuable piece I have of education is down there. Now, let's first go over the loss. The first loss from today. Off the open, we got an aggressive move up, followed by an aggressive move up. Now, pre-market, you could see, or not pre-market, excuse me, but yesterday we had some solid supply around this 21,380. And for my case today, I was trading QQQ, so we'll go over there. QQQ around this 519.5. Had that aggressive move up. Now, in addition to that, we also had VWAP sitting around 519.4 in this zone. And we had our 50% retracement from the low to the high right there as well, around 519.3. We had multiple confirmations of some support being here inside this impulse candle. So we move down. I try longs or calls right here. And honestly, typically with my trades, we'll see at least some movement up, but I won't get to my R multiple for a trim. I didn't get any profit on this trade. We moved straight down with my stops being right around this 519. Now, you might see this and think, oh, wow, JDUN, terrible entry, bad trade. The fact of the matter for me, guys, is I would take this 100 times over, because if it works 80% of the time, 70% of the time, 60% of the time, and I lose 1R, with how I maximize my winners, with 2R and 3R trades and catching the trend, catching the higher highs and higher lows and letting this ride up, I'm a profitable trader. So just because I lost this setup where we had multiple confirmations that this would be the higher low and it didn't work out, doesn't mean that it's a bad trade. It means that it didn't work this time. And guess what? I managed my risk down to here, below the 61.8 or right around it, to where I didn't take in this massive loss that a lot of you guys buy in, move, get stopped out for a massive freaking loss, and then watch it rip up. I follow my plan on every trade that I take. I wish it would have given me a little more shot. It didn't. I was stopped out pretty quick. But reality is, guys, I take this 100 times over. And that's the fact of the matter of an A-plus setup, is you got to take it over and over again. And on the winners, really let it extend. Really let your winners run. Stop your losses quick. Now, second trade of the day, this is where I messed up a little bit. Let me tell you why. As I tried to take shorts up here around this failure to go higher here on this 520, right? Around this 520 with stops above 520.3. Well, it looked good. We go to the 15-minute chart here. You can see we go to our chart today. Aggressive stick down, right? Candlestick down. Looks decent with increasing volume. Well, what I didn't take into account was that prior to that, we had an aggressive trend switch candle with this higher green. Shows us that, hey, there's a good chance we're going to continue on up, at least go test the midline, which we did. However, what I wish we would have seen for me to enter down here was I wish we would have swept this pre-market low. I was a little hesitant there. I still should have taken into account that we had this higher green, aggressive candle, a majority of it being buying volume. And then, right, aggressive candlestick up here, little less volume, but majority buying, almost no wick here. Now, where I missed as well on this 5-minute chart, not the 10, the 5-minute chart, was this anomaly in price. We had aggressive selling going on, but what happens when we get down to that demand zone? we have aggressive volume, but a majority, over half of the candle, is going to be buying. We wick up over half of the candle, and when you have over half of the candle wicked up with another strong candle immediately after, there's a good chance the higher low has been, or the swing low, has been made. Now here we get this anomaly in price, aggressive move up with close above the 15-minute low. We retest back down to that support, right? That shows buyers have stepped in. If we bounce this, there's a good chance we test higher. That's exactly what we did. We remain above this 50 and 61.8. I still try the shorts in here, when in reality, I should have been trying the longs down here, stops below this candle, stops below this hard resistance here, and riding this trend up. We did chop in here quite a bit, but the fact of the matter is I wasn't reading all the angles of the market, and it got me today. But how I look at my risk on this, guys, is that I managed my risk. I kept the loss extremely small, $1,400. I made $6,000 on Friday. I could lose these trades 10 times in a row, and if I come back with a banger winner, my R multiple makes over at 10 times over. So that's how I look at my risk on my trades, guys, is that I want you guys choosing discipline over dopamine. I want you trading with a set visualized risk system. That's something I emphasize to my students every day, is we got to visualize our risk, right? We look for the breaks and retests, the trend entries, and what is price telling us about it, where it wants to head. Price is always telling us a story. And if we can find out where price wants to head before it happens, everything changes in your trading. Everything changes in your trading. So it's up to you, the student, to react on that. Trade the sniper entries. Wait for price to tell you where it wants to go and for your risk to be defined, and then execute every single time. And if you're still here, I teach this every single day in every class in my mentorship. This is from tonight. Ton of value. Amazing. I need to watch it 10 times. Fib levels. We're in 15 and 5-minute time frames. Or confirmations. So stay disciplined. The big picture. Good. This makes me very happy. Still have a lot to learn. Yes, you do. Good thing you're in the mentorship. You're welcome, B. Clear entries. Gonna need to watch again and again. That's what you got lifetime access for. So much to learn. Reward. You got it. Hey, we got nothing but time, baby. Nothing but time. Great class. Thank you. I always make it a point to ask my students, what did you learn tonight? What are you walking away with? And did you enjoy the class? And it's almost always a ton of value, because I don't teach like these other guys. I choose discipline over dopamine. I choose systematic trading. I've been doing this for 9 years. So if you're looking to become an advanced trader, to take your trading to the next level, click that link below. Join us inside the mentorship. Get access to BullCon. Learn from me in person 4 times a year. Get access to my personal phone number and everything in between. I'll see you guys on the inside. And if not, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Keep learning for free. God bless.